Elvis Presley was one of the most acclaimed musicians, recognized as the best-selling solo music artist of all time. Over the course of his celebrated career, he received numerous accolades in both music and film, and his Grammy Award wins were definitely one of the most prestigious awards he received in his musical endeavors. Welcome to Anything Elvis. I'm Molly, a longtime millennial Elvis fan, and here's the story. Elvis Presley garnered 14 Grammy nominations over his highly successful career. The first Grammy Award ceremony was held in May of 1959. This explains why some of Elvis's early hits, such Heartbreak Hotel, Jailhouse Rock, and many more, couldn't have been nominated. But he was nominated for that first year of the ceremony. For the King's first nominations, A Big Hunk of Love nabbed Best Rhythm and Blues Performance and Best Performance by a Top 10 Artist nominations. A Fool Such As I scored a nod for a Record of the Year, but unfortunately lost to Bobby Darin's Mac the Knife. At the second Grammy Awards in 1960, Elvis received another nomination for Are You Lonesome Tonight for Record of the Year, but the song still did not take home the award. That year, the instrumental composition of the theme from A Summer Place won Record of the Year instead. Additionally, Are You Lonesome Tonight was also nominated for Best Vocal Performance Single Record or Track Male and Best Performance by a Pop Single Artist, but unfavorably, it did not win either of those awards. Also in 1960, G.I. Blues received nominations for Best Soundtrack Album or Recording of Original Cast from a Motion Picture or Television and Best Vocal Performance Album for Male. The next year, in 1961, Blue Hawaii was nominated for the same category again, but lost to West Side Story soundtrack. Finally, in 1967, the King landed his first ever Grammy win for Best Sacred Performance for How Great Thou Art. Gospel music marked the start of Elvis's career. He sang those hymns for the first time at church in Tupelo, Mississippi, and hadn't stopped since. Elvis' rendition of the well-known spiritual How Great Thou Art was always distinctive and sacred, whether he performed it on stage or recorded it in a studio. Elvis even continued to work with the song's producer, Felton Jarvis, throughout the rest of his career. Elvis, who was always giving, assisted in funding Felton's kidney transplant in 1972. Next year, in 1968, Elvis was nominated again for Best Sacred Performance for You Will Never Walk Alone, but did not win. However, he became a winner again in 1972 and took home the Best Inspirational Performance for He Touched Me. 2 years later, in 1974, Elvis took home an award in the same category with How Great Thou Art, which was recorded live in Memphis. The award marked his final Grammy wins and nominations. All 3 Grammys which Elvis won were for his gospel music. Another honorable award associated with the Grammys which Elvis was recognized for is the Lifetime Achievement Award. In 1971, Elvis became the 6th recipient to receive the Recording Academy's Lifetime Achievement Award, which was then referred to as the Bing Crosby Award. This honorable award is designed to recognize performers who have made creative contributions of outstanding artistic significance to the field of recording. On August 28, 1971, Elvis had his award presented privately in Las Vegas by representatives from the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences. In the picture from left to right, Gene Marlin, the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences official, Chris Crosby, Bing Crosby's nephew, and Bill Cole, a tenor who worked with Elvis and other artists from the 50s to the 70s. This photo was taken in Elvis's dressing room in Las Vegas. Elvis never attended any of the Grammy Awards ceremonies. In fact, he only accepted one award in person, and that was the JC's Award for the 10 Most Outstanding Young Men in America in 1971. Elvis is also in the Grammy Hall of Fame. In 1988, Hound Dog was inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, followed by Heartbreak Hotel in 1995, That's Alright in 1998, Suspicious Minds in 1999, Don't Be Cruel in 2002, Are You Lonesome Tonight in 2007, and Jailhouse Rock in 2017. Well, that is all for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video and don't forget to hit the white subscribe button below on the right for newly posted videos.